Hello and welcome to this video. This is Defense Series number 5, base reviews number 2. I'm going to review a few bases that I was asked to review, giving first the plus points and then the bad points, quote unquote. There you go. This player had a different setup last week and we tried to work out a little bit what was the best. And since he has a very nicely upgraded defense, he opted for a Reflow base, but it's quite interesting because it's also mixed with mixed base, meaning buildings within defenses, which is a bit of a pain to get through usually. So that's a very clever setup and I think it's going to be very effective. However, if you should put buildings at the back, this is open to trouble, because if you release bombastics here, you can hit this wall here and then make a hole, and then archers can get through, and basically you are not in a good position. Otherwise, the only thing I would change also is to take this nicely upgraded wall 7 and put them around here. Soldiers are not going to go through these walls, so they don't need to be that upgraded. It's not necessary. However, here they will have to get through it, and usually they will do it twice, meaning they will come from here, they'll destroy the defense up to there, and then they will have to get through this wall to access to the other defense. So twice these walls are going to be slowed down. Definitely put the upgraded ones there. There you go. That's for dangerous one, Liam. The other one I'm going to do here is, they're all doing the tournament, so they're at the bottom. Milais, she's got a nice base, where the plus point is that it's difficult to get through to her. The bad point is that she has bad defense, meaning it's not fully upgraded. It's not like the worst you can find, but it's definitely not up to the task. However, this base setup is probably the best when you have not that of a high defense. I would, though, use these 3 walls to compartment even more, to make more sections, to slow down more, and put this defense amongst the other buildings, even though you have to make it a little bit bigger or something. But as far as I know, she has not lost a raid since 3 weeks, meaning since she have done this setup, and she was around 1500, 1600 raider, so she has been attacked, although not by maybe the best people, but it's still fairly efficient. One more here. Ah, well, he copied the one of dangerous one. Well, I guess I don't have to review it anymore. There you go. That's sorted. Well, every time somebody finds a clever setup anyway, there are people that are jumping on it rightly because it works. Now we're gonna get to some other players. This player has been playing around a bit with his base, trying different setups. This is a setup where you cannot get 100% or it's going to be very difficult. The walls are really strong, which makes it hard to get through to a base like that. So that's the setup we opted. Why? Because he doesn't have such a high graded defense. He went stronghold 7 very recently, so that's one of the best setup. Although I think the setup of Milais is more effective when you have a defense like that. But it's a good alternative. Just need to upgrade the defense and then you can get on to a reflow base, which is the most effective when you have a fully upgraded defense. It really kills it. This is a nice reflow base. This player had the same problem, was playing around a bit. His defense is not up to the task, I think, personally, to defend. But when you look at the base, the plus point is definitely there are no flaws in terms of reflow. This base is flawless. There are no weak points, and the soldier will just walk around and get his defense. The only things I will change on a right now basis is just put this Big Bertha a bit lower. These are not covered by any Big Bertha. Otherwise the coverage is great, but this Big Bertha should go down a little bit so these three also can be covered. And yeah, I don't see anything else to change really. Beside yeah, work on your things, man. Instead of doing the gold vault and well, Barbary I can think with it. Gold vault and this vault I don't think is a priority, except if you like resources, which I also understand. But no, your gold vaults are fairly full, so you should definitely just work on defense. First one, Big Bertha maxed. You should be your very next step, and then Kraus at least red level 6 or 7. I'm going to try to fit in 2 more. This is also a reflow base, although I think the defense is not up to it yet. But I mean, if you look at it, the guy is really working on it. He's got 4 builders, and they are just all on defenses. Big upgrades on top of them, top of that. So I don't think it's going to be a big problem. So the defense is well on the way. The plus point here is there are flowers in between those 2 walls. So even if you break the wall here with bombastics, soldiers are for some reason scared of flowers, so just walk around. Anyway, if the board is broken. However, I will anyway put buildings around just to make sure it's better. You know, sometimes soldiers have a bit erratic behavior. Although there is 2 big weak points on the side here. If you release bombastics right at that point, they will go straight to this wall, and the next one they will get is this one. So you would have a hole very rapidly. You should definitely fix this by taking any of the buildings around here and just putting it there and there, and then it's good. Another thing quickly, actually, now that I think about it, your walls that are maxed, put them here on the front, because that's where the bombastics will be released, and they will try to break this wall, although here not really anybody is going to get through yet. They will walk around the soldiers, you know, they'll just go to that defense, then to that defense, then to that one, to that one. If you see on your videos that they constantly try to attack the wall here, then leave them there, but I would think that they would just go around, but I might be wrong. Okay, that's all I'm going to do on this video. I miss a few, but I'm running out of time. I'm going to do another video as soon as I have a few more, which should be going fast, because I have 2 more now, and I think I have even another one that just asked me tonight. I have to look at it. Yeah, so I hope you liked it. If you liked it, please hit the thumbs up. Please subscribe if you want more, because there are more coming. Defense Series 3 is coming, a bit delayed, I agree, but it's still coming. Types of bases, I'm gonna go over the different types of bases, how I name them, so you understand a bit more sometimes what I'm talking about in videos, and what are the basic setups for each one of them. There you go. I wish you a good time on Cloud Raiders, and see you next time.